what if Deku had? What if Deku was Thanos' reincarnation? So now this one, he's mostly gonna have the power of the Infinity Stones. Now you could say that for a reason. Yeah, he just has the Infinity Stones. Well, yeah. So if someone else used the Infinity Gauntlet and tried to took it for Deku, actually succeed and holded it and put it in hand, they would die from it. But the Deku, he can't. You would be thinking he would be purple. Yes, they did. But since it was called quirkless, it actually was called a freak. Now this time when Deku was very mad and punched Bakugo, and he came out and punched him. Yeah, I kicked him. So yes, so then Deku ran away and was crying. But then he saw Infinity Gauntlet lying on the ground. No one else saw it but him. Even though there was a lot of people walking around. So what? So what happened? Yes, so he got it. And actually, for a weird reason, it got injected. The Infinity Gauntlet, it got injected into his hand. And yes, it got stuck. So if you tried to get out, it wouldn't really. So yes, so. Now, you could say that you can picture. So actually, well, should we? Well, you could think like you picture him having Infinity Gauntlet or not. Or that red Infinity Gauntlet or whatever. So yeah, so they got it. So yes, so Deku was holding around, and yes, it was injected to it. So now what would happen? What happens if you eat it? Well, actually, it's kind of gonna be like that. Remember how Deku had that Iron Man? Dang it, Tony Stark had that new Iron Man, so he pressed on his sensor thing, and all this after he pushed it, he got armor around it. In Avengers Infinity War, he fought a coal obsidian and ebony maw. So it's like that. So he just touches it. So he touches it button right in the palm. So yes, we'll be like that. Want to Infinity Stones? It's gonna be the same thing. It's like it's a play. Well, I can't really describe it. So what's with that thing? I found it. Gets me power. It powers you up? Actually, don't touch it! Don't touch it! What? He was about. Let's start that. So, you see how it's one of those things on your knuckles. Can I take a. Let me hold one. Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Bakugo's walking around, and he sneaked up. And he's saying, don't touch it! Don't touch it! What? It can kill you. I don't even know. Tells me it. Oh yes. What was I saying? Okay, so.
A delivery for an order placed Monday, October 11th, has already been delivered.
I don't know what is that. So he didn't. So Deku. After that, I'm gonna show that quickly something. You were saying you kicked him. So what was that? Oh, this gives me more. This is Power Stone, Space Stone, Reality Stone, Soul Stone, Time Stone, Mind Stone. Oh. So one day, so he checked it, and then he walked up, and then Bakugo was waiting to fire give me that thing. What thing? That thing in your hand. This? No, damn it. Give it. He tried to grab the time stone, but the single thing he touched it, he tried to grab it. Since he touched one of the stones, one of the stones destroyed his hand. words. I told. If you heard the whole thing, you probably heard it. Probably it's warned you not to touch it. Bakugo used his normal hand, his uninjured hand, to explode on it, but it did. But he used his space stone to block it, like how Thanos did when Loki tried to kill him with the knife. So yes. So he punches Bakugo right in the face. And they thought it was a villain, so they called the heroes, and they saw Deku with. Never see that thing? No, it's gonna kill you, dude. What are you doing? I'm gonna snap, and it's gonna raise half the population. What? You can't do that. That's not fucking. I can. I can. Go on. Oh, I'm gonna snap that right at you. Oh. He tried to grab it, but he couldn't call it out. And then Deku punches him right in the face. You don't know what you're gonna do. Kicks him right in the stomach. Oh, that's weird. And then Thanos, and then Deku was, let's see. Now, I'm gonna kill you now, Bakugo. He was choking Bakugo. Bakugo was begging for mercy, but he didn't listen to it. So he snapped his neck with ease. Everyone was screaming in agony because Bakugo was the strongest kid, as all they thought. So yes. So then, and then Deku was starting to say, there's cruel in this world. So I'm gonna teach it its lesson by snapping its fingers. So the heroes tried to fight him off, but it couldn't. Since, if you can hurt Thanos, no one in My Academia can really hurt you. So, he used the reality stone to turn, he went up. He used the power stone to throw some, shoot some energy at most of the heroes. And then he came up. And then Mount Later almost grabbed him. But then he grabbed his power stone right from the gauntlet. And then he touches the skin, the palm of the Mount Lady, and it burned her hand. And he put it back where in his fitty gully. And then he's like, so then Deku was like, you should have gone through the head. Wait a minute, hold on. So Kirishima kind of came in and kind of stabbed him. Stabbed him right on the back. Actually stabbed him right through the face. Everyone, even the Class 1A students, but they were not Class 1A yet. So Boyaraka hold him in the air, like, what? Release. And Yaro used a sniper and decided to shoot him right where the heart was, but it didn't really work. Its skin was too strong and too durable. You should have gone. He snapped, and mostly half the population was erased. So I'm gonna tell you what actually the Class 1A students getting good. Nice. He was about to go walk, but then I saw what didn't know what happened. So then he tried to raise his quirk because he was holding the portal up, but it didn't work since it's that thing in his hand. And then I saw his hand look like it was turning to dust, and he did turn to dust. Most of the pro heroes were erased from existence. Then everything was complete doomed. Villains were everywhere killing people. And then Deku was happy about it. And that will be the story of what if Deku was the reincarnation of Thanos. Well, yeah, this could happen. So whatever, okay?